Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today we are showcasing a new Pokemon, Dragonite. It's really strong into the new meta, and it's strong even into Tankic and Superpower. Let's hop in. On our first match we got Dragonite Mirror. Dragonite I like to normally farm down, but they get it first, so I lock on down before they could make a move. They have Clodsire, but they're staying in when I swap Jellicent. They give me a free Hex. That is great. They Stone Edge, and they have Lapras. I go full send Shadow Ball. They look to no shield. And now I bait with the Surf. They shield. They throw on Alignment again. And they're Sparkling, so they're not on Dragon Pulse. I full send the Shadow Ball once again. They shield. I swap Reggie. Now Clodsire, it's on Mudshot. I just noticed. I Focus Blast. Does a good amount of damage for a resisted move. They throw the move. It's a no shield and it's an Earthquake. So they're probably gonna farm me down before I make another move, but that's okay. Energy on Jellicent's nice. I swap and I look to shield this up. It's another Stone Edge. They have a move on Lap, and that's GG's. I don't make two moves against the Lap and the Clodsire. I'm too low. I will Focus Blast the Lapras. It's gone, but the Clodsire just farmed me down. On the next battle, we have Drapion, non-Shadow Drapion. So I look to stay in, and I like to shield the first. They Crunch. They get the debuff. They have Diggersby, so I stay into Superpower. And then I come in Jellicent. They shield. I know shield, because I live any move. And they get the debuff. That's not nice for us. Oh no. They get another move. It's another Scorching Sands, and they get the debuff again. At this rate, I don't think this KOs. Yeah, just about doesn't. But I snipe with Dragonite. They come in Azumarill. This is fine, I can stall Clogs. I look to Superpower. They no shield. I go for another Superpower, since Dragon Claw is double resisted. Now, I got them in the yellow already, which is impressive for a Dragonite. They come back in Drapion once I come in Registeel, and they go for the Crunch. That was a glitch, I didn't do that much, but I swapped Jellicent. I shield the Jellicent, thinking I'll make a move before them, and I do. I throw one and then throw, good timing. They have to throw, but they throw two. They could have threw three, that would be fine for them. They come in Azu. I could have Focus Blast it and get more farm, but it's alright. And they just concede. GG's. Next battle we have Lapras into Dragonite. So Dragonite will stay in. And this is an Aria, but I have to shield. And I just bank a ton of energy. And I throw the Dragon Claw. It KOs. They have a Tinkaton in the back. I look to Superpower the Tinkaton. And then I come in with Jellicent. This is not a good matchup for Jellicent down energy, but they give me a full Hex. That's nice. I throw one and then throw, good timing. I undercharge. It KOs still. They have a Primeape. This isn't looking good. Registeel just dies. It's Shadow too. Oh no. They throw before I make the move. I come in Dragonite. Try to get as much fast move damage as possible. Even make a move, but I don't. Now I have to lock on down, but they bank they have a close combat here. But they Rage Fist. Wait, do I actually get the farm down? Nah, I don't. That's unfortunate. GG's to my opponent. Next battle. Talonflame into Dragonite. So you want to throw 14 and throw the first move because it's good timing. So 4, 8, 14, No, 4, 9, 14, but they live on 1 HP or get DRE. That's unfortunate. I farm down with Dragonite. They come in more Pekko. This is fine. I can get their shield. And then I can look to just commit to fast moves. My backline Pokemon don't want to see this, so I'd rather shield and commit to fast moves here. They swap out into Cradily. I gave them a free Bullet Seed, which is not good. I come in Registeel. They throw a move. They're low enough where a debuffed Focus Blast still KOs, and there's Shadow, so maybe a 2 times debuff still KOs. I bank and overfarm as much as I can to 100. I Focus Blast at KOs. Now they have to throw on more Pekko, which they do. I just come in Dragonite, farm down. GG's, thanks for playing. On to the next. Dragonite into Chestnut lead. So I like to stay in. This is bad for my backline. They only farm up 5, so yeah, it's a Thunder Punch. I throw 5 and then throw. Good timing. I stay in and throw again. Now this will force their shield. I should come in Jellicent, which I do, and I can look to overfarm it a lot. They Shadow Ball, so I can overfarm by 5. Now I can't get the farm down, which sucks, but oh well. I make a move on Chestnut. They look to shield it up. Now they're down a shield. Dragonite can just farm this thing down before they make another move. They have a Typhlosion. I throw 8 and then throw, so I don't take the... No, I threw 9 and then throw. Good timing, and I farm down the Chestnut. GG's. Next battle. Dr. Rapinski. This is a familiar name. Dragonite into Gator. We can 2 shield farm down, maybe even 1 shield farm down. They swap out into Weezing. I swapped Jellicent pretty late. Now, I thought they would have Overheat since they're non-Shadow, but they're on Brutal Swing, which isn't good for my Jellicent. So, I look to 1 and then throw the Surf. They call it. That's not good. And they CMP'd me. At this point, I kind of have to shield and get them lower. They shield back. They throw 2, which is smart because I'm out of shields and they don't take the Hex. Now I have to commit to the farm down with this thing, Reggie. They come back in Gator. I throw, which I might have gotten the farm down. I make 2 moves though. I think I would have gotten the farm down there as well. Yeah, I would have. Oh well. I farmed down the Weezing. They have Cradily in the back. I should have went for the Dragon Claw. This is gonna be closer, but I think I still win. I overfarm. I throw the Focus Blast. They no shield, and I need to farm down or make another Focus Blast before they make 3 moves. I make a move. That's GG's. Thanks for playing. Well played. On to the next opponent. Talonflame lead again. They swap out into Dunsparce. I should come in Reggie or CMP tie there, but yeah, that's a core breaker. I look to Dragon Claw. They shield. I overfarm a little bit, and I come in Jellicent. They led with Talon, Dunsparce. It could be the common team from last season with Primeape. So, overfarming here's good. So, I look to farm up back-to-back Surfs and throw 1. And I Hex down. They come in Talonflame, so they're weak. I make 2 Surfs. Throw 1 in Surf. So, Talonflame farms my Jellicent down, but I try to snipe. They have Azu. Okay, this is playable. This is very playable. We have a Reggie in the back. They're trying to farm down, and I throw another superpower. they'll make the farm down before I make a move. And I come in Reggie. If they're on Hydro Pump, I lose, so I call it. Yeah, Ice Beam. They're not on Hydro Pump normally if they're on Ice Beam. I no shield again because the Talon has a move. They Ice Beam again. I try to predict the snipe. And I throw Focus Blast right away. They come in Talon and let me farm them down, and that's GG's. Next game. Galarian Corsola, Core Breaker, so we stay in. We throw 14 and then throw. Good timing. And then we shield this up and farm down. But they come in with a Diggersby, so I'll overfarm, throw the superpower, like I did last time, swap Jellicent. They throw 4 and then throw. Good timing. They get the debuff again. Really, they keep getting the debuff. They throw right before I get my move. They get the debuff again. What is with all the debuffs? I look to snipe, but I don't make it, so I no shield. Getting rid of all this energy hurts, but I farm down with Reggie. Now, what do they have? Corsola, I have to commit to the farm down. I no shield because I live a Nightshade pretty comfortably. And I get the farm down, that's a double resist, and GG's. Thanks for playing. Next opponent. Jellicent lead. This is a fine lead. Their Surfs are not very effective, so they kind of have to Shadow Ball. Surf still does a lot though, because I'm a Dragonite. I throw 8 and then throw. They no shield. I KO. It's Talon in the back. I could swap Jellicent and try to get both their shields, but I stay in. They make a move before me. I no shield and I'll come in with Jellicent. And I look to farm it down. Or at least get a free Hex. Now, they Brave Bird, so that's not good. They have Typhlosion, that's just top off GG's. Next opponent, we have Jumpluff lead. This is okay for Dragonite. They can Ace here, which is annoying. They aggro though. Toxapex, I come in with my Jellicent. I wall all their moves. I look to full send the Shadow Wall, they no shield it. They make another move. They're Gunk Shot, okay. I look to overfarm. I no shield, because I think this is just a Brine, and it is. I overfarm to 100 energy, throw the Shadow Ball. And it KOs. They come back in Jumpluff. I throw 1 and then throw the Shadow Ball, since I'm 1 away. And I come in with Dragonite and throw 1 and then the move. They no shield. Now I try to farm down, but I barely don't get it. Here you could argue to go with Reggie, but this farm is really nice. And there's a K-Whack. This farm wins us the game. GG's. I need to superpower to KO. It does 1 shot and next opponent. Sandslash. This is a tough lead. We throw 1 and then swap the Jellicent. They have Sableye. This is just looking like an RPS game so far, but we'll see what they have in the back. They shield up the Surf. I look to shield their Foul Play. I go for another Surf. I might have made another. I might have made a Shadow Ball. I go for the no shield. And then I come in with Reggie to try and farm down. But I just barely don't get it. So I take the move. And they come in Sandslash. I throw the Focus Blast. Now, I'll stay and try to catch a move. But I don't get it, so this isn't looking good for me. They still have the Sableye. I catch the move successfully. Now, what could they have in the back that I could beat? They throw. And I overfarm as much as I can. They catch on Focus Blast. They catch on Goliath Pod. That's GG's. Unfortunate. Everything considered, this team works, and I hope you all have a great season next season. This team probably won't work as well, but who knows? I'll see you guys next season. For now, have a good rest of this season, and I'll catch you another time. Hopefully you all hit your goals, and I'll see you next season.